All right, this is a 2001 Chevrolet Corvette. I don't really drive cars like this very often, so I'm going to give you like a quick, dirty review of what it's like to drive this car. I'm not going to throw out all the specs or anything like that. I just want to give you my first impressions on what it's like to drive a car like this, because a lot of people don't get to. Yeah, it's a 21-year-old car, but it's still a Corvette. The main thing about this car is that it is super duper smooth. The LS1 engine in this thing is incredible. I can see why a lot of people swap them into their own cars. Actually, I really want one of these to put in my Jeep. I think that would be a really good engine. These are supposed to be really reliable engines too. And the transmission, even though it's automatic in this car, seems really good. It would be perfect in my Jeep. In this car though, I'd really like to have a stick shift. My friend bought this car a few months ago and I've been working on it for him. He had me lower it a couple of times. I put in a K&N cold air intake. Last night I pulled off the front bumper so I could replace the fog light surrounds with ones that have vents in them. This car's been having some issues with overheating a little bit. Right now it's at 228 degrees. So those vents helped maybe a tiny bit, but not enough. We're gonna have to figure out something else. I also installed a relay last night, or a resistor, or what? Yeah, I think it's a resistor, to get rid of the hyper flash from having LED turn signals. So I'll have that video up pretty soon. I'll have both those videos up pretty soon. There's people out there. What are those people out there doing? Looks like they're taking wedding photos. Yeah, there's their Jeep. The first few times I had this car over to work on it, it was kind of awkward to drive. It's so low to the ground, and I felt like I was just leaned back too far, and I felt like I couldn't really see out of the car very well. My daily driver is a 2000 BMW 328i, and it's just a totally different car from this. This thing is built around the motor. It's got so much power, it handles so well. The owner actually bought it so he can race it. He likes to do autocross. He used to have a BMW for that, but it was too much maintenance. This thing definitely has its quirks, and I hate to say it, but I know it's a more reliable car than my BMW. There's not much I can compare it to. I haven't driven any other cars that have this motor or anything like it. My Jeep has a V8, but it's nothing like this V8. It's totally different. The closest thing I can compare it to is a motorcycle I rode probably about 10 years ago now. It was a Buell, forget the model number exactly, they have weird model numbers, but it was a Buell 900 or 950 or something like that. And the whole time I was riding it, I didn't even have to get out of third gear. I hit like 70 miles an hour and just cruising in third gear. It didn't seem like I needed to shift gears. And that's kind of what this car's like. If this thing was a stick shift, I would be in lower gears all the time. Maybe it's good that it's an automatic. There's not much else I need to say about this car. Everybody knows what a Corvette is. Would I buy one? Personally, I'm not really sure. It's grown on me, that's for sure. But I really like my Beamer. This motor is really good though. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to compromise. Get an LS1, put it in the Jeep. Then I can just pretend I have a Corvette, and I can go camping. That's all I got for you today. This was my first review video, so leave a comment and let me know if I should do more videos like this, or leave a comment and let me know if you hated it. And until next time, just keep throwing money at it.
Mm-hmm.